I am fully convinced that Andre Coleman and Jenard Sampson, who plays Diamond's brother Jenard on Power Book 4 Force, I am fully convinced that they are play cousins. And I'm making a prediction that for season 2 of Force, we are going to see how that these two characters are more similar than they are different. And I'm going to break this down for you in today's episode. It's your man Parlow from the Parlowgems show. Certainly appreciate y'all rocking with me and showing your support. I have been enjoying all the engagement. Before we get into today's episode, if you missed my first live stream, make sure you go back and check that out. It's over on my YouTube channel. And while you're there, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell. And if you enjoy Power as well as my content and presentation, go ahead and sit on that like button. And be sure to drop down in the comments section in today's episode and leave me your thoughts, theories, and your comments as well. So let's get into today's episode. Andre Coleman, very charismatic, but ruthless at the same time. I pretty much grew to like his character. You know, starting out, it was obvious that he was a snake, but he played the role so well. But there were a number of character flaws that I found in Dre that I'm also seeing in your boy Jenard. Now, let us not forget that Dre is a very complex character. Okay, he has a child, he has a mother that was in the church. So no doubt he knows the responsibilities he needs to take to be a father, and he knows the difference between right and wrong. But it seems like the streets was calling and he picked up the phone and answered every single time, because that's how he got down, and he really, really flourished in the streets. But one thing that I liked about Dre is that he was just very ambitious, and he could have used that for a positive pathway in life. But when you're brought up under Cain, you got a bad seed in you. And that's just one gem for life. You got to watch the folks that you hang around, because you can know what's right, but hang around folks that bring out the worst in you. Who was it? Was it Marvin Sapp that said, "You bring out the best in me"? Cain brought out the worst in everybody. So he was ambitious. He ended up being a murderer many times over. And he was so ambitious, Dre was willing to play snitch for the feds, not just one time, but several times. And even when he had Ghost to try to bring him up and tutor him and help him to be the best drug dealer that he could be, he still bucked. You know, he bucked big time. He did not want to play the number 2. It was almost like Marlowe in The Wire when he told Prop Joe, after Prop Joe said, "Look, I was like a son. I treated you like a son." And Marlowe said, "Look, I wasn't made to play the son." I think that's how Dre was. He just does not want to play his role. He does not want to be a number 2. Very ambitious, to his fault. And we see how it caused his life to end up. He was burnt to a crisp, gone. And so when I look at your boy Jenard, I'm seeing the same thing. And I think that they got to be play cousins. Because both of them have the same characteristics. And I think in season 2, we're going to see, like Dre, Jenard does not have any integrity. I mean, he's going to be willing to do whatever it is he needs to do to be the head honcho. Like Dre, Jenard doesn't want to play number 2. He doesn't want to be a co-owner. He wants to be the CEO of the organization. And I don't think he's built for that. We already see how conniving he is, going behind Diamond's back, striking up deals with the Flynn family just to get Ghost, and even told his homeboy, who is now dead, look, I don't care anything about my brother. Doesn't that sound like Dre? I think that we're going to see Jenard go to another level and play snitch. Yeah, he's already about shedding blood. We know he'll put that work in. We know he's ambitious. But I believe in order to be a true number 1, something we see on all of these episodes, you're going to have to sooner or later get some information and give some information to the feds. Even Ghost was like that with Angela. He would get stuff from her and he would give stuff to her, or he would insinuate without legitimately saying that he was a quote unquote snitch. But hey, man, he gave information, got information. And I believe we're going to see the jealousy really eat at the bones of Jenard in season 2. And we're going to see him turn, I believe, into being basically a mirrored image of Dre. He's already started selling out his brother, and I believe he's going to go a step further and turn snitch some kind of way when it comes to the organization. And think about it. He's already got connects in Ohio with his cousin. You can't go nationwide. You can't go nationwide without being a snake in the grass. Look at Dre. Even Ghost, at times he did Tommy wrong and then had to turn around and apologize and explain to him. I think we're going to see Jenard really get really dark. And it's going to be an ending, maybe not in season 2. But he's going to end up dead. He's not built to be the king. And like I said in a previous episode, I believe before he gets killed, some kind of way, Jenard is going to end up linking back with his brother to go against Tommy, because it's inevitable. You can't have 2 crews running the city. One of them is going to have to fall. Somebody's going to have to submit to the other. And maybe one last time, the prodigal son will come home and end up helping his brother out before he actually gets killed. I think that's kind of going to be the play. I think Jenard's going to end up being more like Dre than we really realize it. It's your man, Parlow. Make sure y'all let me know down in the comments section. Do you see the similarities between Jenard and Dre? Do you think that they are more alike than they are different? And let me know what you think about my prediction. You think Jenard is going to turn snitch? I do. I think he's willing to do whatever to be that head distro. Hey, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and go ahead and sit on that like button if you enjoyed my content. And I appreciate you taking time out to listen to today's episode. And if you're rocking with me, be sure to check out my second channel. The link is down in the description. I talk about more current events. Here on this channel, I just deal with Power Universe episodes and the such. But if you want to rock with me a little bit more, check out my second channel down in the comments section or the description of this video. Anyway, it's your man Parlow. Be sure to check me out on my next video. Peace.